ADHD is like a thought addiction. It's quite a benign addiction. It's most likely not going to kill you, but make no mistake, it is an addiction. But there are definitely two types of thoughts. There are thoughts that we can control, that we willfully control, and there are thoughts that we don't control. That's called the thoughts that we don't control, automatic thoughts. Now, those automatic thoughts are running all the time. The anxieties, the worries, the stories we tell ourselves about ourselves. Things like, I'm not good enough, or even benign and silly things like panicking because we've spilt a little bit of tomato ketchup on our shirt before we're due to give a presentation. Things that in the grand schemes of life just don't matter, but we make them into a big deal. These are automatic thoughts. Now, they are happening for a reason, and the most likely reason is that we have stored memories, traumas that are buried deep down inside of us that are constantly trying to come up, because when they come up, we experience them again, but then we release them and they no longer govern our behaviour. Now, these busy thoughts at the surface that are constantly chattering, these are protecting us from the deeper, darker thoughts below. But the problem is, these deeper, darker thoughts are governing the busy mind. And the busy mind is what's making us distracted, impulsive, and all the other myriad of things that come with being ADHD. So the way to quiet down the busy mind, unfortunately, and it is difficult, is to go and start to remove those deeper, darker thoughts. And in my experience, the most effective way to do that is with meditation. And the easiest type of meditation for people with ADHD is mantra meditation. And the reason why is because you're just repeating a word over and over again. So instead of having the 10,000 thoughts of the automatic mind going on and on and on, you are placing one thought into your mind. So it's 10,000 thoughts versus one thought. And the more that you can train yourself to be focused on that one thought, the more likely it is that firstly your mind gets quieter, but then that gives space for darker thoughts to arise. And once you practice that a lot and focus on the mantra, those thoughts can actually come up while you're repeating the mantra and release themselves. Now, this is a long process, but over time you will start to feel yourself less and less owned by those thoughts and thus by your ADHD.